And welcome back. So,
what's the plan? We're
gonna start.
Oh,
We're gonna start looking them up.
Oh, he's rolling.
And we're gonna go.
in the moment that this tension's been happening, you've been plotting, they've been looking into all places, and what you don't notice is one of them looks up and actually actively makes a perception check that beats your stealth. And without you noticing, there's a slight release of a taut string before you feel the sharp pain of a bolt hitting you in the adamant just through the grating. You take 32 points of piercing damage.
Whoa! That's no ordinary crossbow.
Shit. Oh, shitballs.
Yep.
I'm choosing chaos. This hurt really bad, so what does a fireball look like down here?
Oh boy.
What does a fireball look like down here?
And it's combustible.
That big?
It's like a big old ball of fire.
Fuck it!
You fire a beam of burning red energy that hits the ground before exploding on the inside. Immediately, from those who are sitting outside, all the nooks and crannies across all the metal that welds together light from the inside, like it was just this sudden lantern for a flash.
Sorry.
As the flames subside, you can see the interior, all the wood has this kind of charred, blackened, more charred than a lot of the interior may be. One over here, this like tall looking kind of half giant that kind of gets to the ground as the flames subside. It seems to almost like shrug it off a bit with a grin. But the smoke kind of emanates from its teeth as it bites down. The one back here, it takes less damage, just the blast of the table being blown back actually guards it a little bit from the half the damage. The one that's near the wall over there like takes a full brunt and is slammed into the wall. Falls to one knee as she kind of like glances up at the source angrily. This figure out here kicks out the window. Immediately.
Oh, shit.
Like both feet. Lands out.
Who are these fuckers?
And looks like they were focused on the ceiling and then sees you and Dancer right there. And immediately start like running up the top of it. Almost like the incline has little effect if they go up the side.
Whatever. Is he a
on
mom?
them as they jumped out and ran up?
No weapons. And bonus action, kind of darting up to the side there, is now going to go ahead and make 3 unarmed attacks against you.
Oh my god.
Shield.
We'll say as far as the narrative here, the first one just goes woof, wide. They spin around with a back kick that you duck under, and the third one, they're going like a full-on dim mock punch right to the front of your chest, and it just hits this arcane shield that deflects it off. Now at a quick glance, you can see this is a figure dressed in similar garb to Paragon's call.
Hello. All right. So, bamf out, mister. And sort of, hi. Just stay pretty close until I tell you somewhere to go. Good boy. So I'm gonna get up against that wall,
Over here?
like right in the corner, so my back is up against it, so I can keep looking around.
Okay. Glancing over here, there is one figure with a massive crossbow to their chest that's kind of looking up towards the roof where you hear like the battle happening. You hear like some strikes that go wide. You hear, you see a flash of arcane energy above from where Lauden is standing.
I'm gonna have Mr. throw some flame seeds.
The blue hits it and bursts into the guy's shoulder with flames. He turns around towards you, a little cocky grin. You just hear this right behind you. As you turn, what you don't notice is a figure that had climbed across the side of the roof and landed right behind you. And with a quick little grin, they smile and go in to try and stab you. Kind of just runs you through on the upper side. You pull out of the way, and the armor takes a bulk of it, but then a lot of it also like gashes upward and off your shoulder and catches like part of your ear, almost like pierces it additionally.
Okay, I am going to cast Charm Person on him.
And immediately, as you finish the spell, it's like, I'm sorry. Kind of like spits on the ground. I did not realize.
It's really okay. Give me your crossbow.
Another attack. It's on the ground and points over to it behind.
I'm
where
gonna
it
go
was.
get the crossbow.
Okay, so you move around to
and
where
start
it was.
making my way to the front door.
That brings us to Chetney.
Can I use my 35 feet of speed with my super stealthy invisible self to trace my way over to the window where the monkish individual kicked in and try and climb through and up onto that table behind
this figure here?
Yes.
They do not seem to notice your arrival as they're sitting there with a massive axe kind of facing towards the door this way. This kind of brawny looking member of the Paragon's Call is sitting there just like beads of sweat down the side of their head.
And I will take 2 strikes now against the back of the gentleman that's right in front of me with Grass Char, the luminary blade.
After like popping out of stealth at this point, the person kind of looks to their shoulder just as you begin unleashing in the back of your head. You hear, "Now this day we prove ourselves in the field of battle. The first step of many."
Oh, shut up!
You're distracted by it speaking in your mind and just go wide. The second time you strike back in, slam the blade into them. They go, "I've got you," and they like back up with their axe, almost like they're protecting you.
Oh, that's right, because I gotta, you guys,
That's
Our
numbers grow!
From the far end, the brawny-looking half-giant goes, "Wait, I've seen you before."
Yeah, I've been waiting for this moment.
Yep. Massive battle axe that's like kind of held at the middle, just kind of
What was this guy's
My
name?
memory ain't what it used to
let's drop in his grasp and kind of like catches it in the middle. You see General Ratanish on the other side of the chamber.
Wait, where is
What
he?
is he
Is
doing
he right here?
Goes rushing towards you.
Uh-oh.
Dual-handed. As he approaches, it's almost like the air seems to just grow hotter and hotter as he
got a flame
begins to burst
resistance.
towards you. After the first like hit, that kind of knocks you down onto the table, and the guy you just hit goes like, "Wait, Ratanish, you're my friend." Ratanish goes, "Do not worry. I can tell who's friend and foe," and takes the axe in one big heavy hit and slams it down right as you try and dodge it away, but it's with an immediate speed, faster than you expect. As you try and dodge, it catches you like in the shoulders. You try and parry it off with your chisel, and instead it like buries itself into your clavicle, and you hear like a snap.
We're gonna get Joe in.
Yes, FCG.
I was gonna go to the window, and I don't know that he did. So I'm gonna go. I was gonna go to the window, and I was gonna look in and see if I can see Imahara Joe, or what can I see?
All right, you coast over. Looking inside, what you see is Chetney on a table with a battle axe wedged into his shoulder, and immediately you see General Ratanish with both hands on it, kind of glancing before noticing you in the window.
Oh shit!
What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast banishment on General Ratanish.
Yeah!
Oh. Get off of him!
Pulls the axe out with the giant arc with a grin, and then you take it across the way, looking at you after the Ratanish just vanishes, looks surprised, kicks the table forward, scoots forward about 5 or so feet as they kind of move in, and you see them now. They have the cloak kind of fills up a bit, and they begin muttering in Marquesian under their breath. You just hear, Kish, they put their hand out, and as you're like here, still reeling from the attack, nothing. Magic goes past you, and then your armor begins to heat up rapidly until it's immediately scalding and burning the flesh from the inside. It's glowing orange on your torso. You take 11 points of fire damage.
Whoa! Okay. I am going to tap and like, down, you good? Set, going up. I'm going to run full fucking speed at that goddamn mug.
So it's hit, skids back and catches like right before they begin to slide down the back of the other side of the roof. And then right as they prepare themselves, get hit from behind, their hair kind of flung up in the air, and they fall back onto their knees for a second before getting back up forward, kind of looking a bit dazed from the sudden cluster.
You like surprises?
Bring it. A little bit off left of you.
Okay, so Orm from his perch on the fence watched Fern jump down, then immediately get attacked by 2 assailants, sizes it up, and then leaps to the crawler. And I'm gonna rev that shit up as loud as I can.
Oh! Nice.
Die.
No!
This is a repair yard.
Oh, no!
Smoke is pouring out of it. Little sparks going around.
Fucking of course.
Okay,
I pushed them back 5 feet.
I'm gonna push him back another 5 feet.
You shove them back. And they go sliding down.
Hey!
And then fall out of sight. You're not quite sure. You just hear a heavy impact. Through the door, runs around after taking a hit, looks through the window, kind of abandoning that roof area, sees you immediately.
Me!
Pulls back and is going to unleash a flurry of blows on you.
Through the window?
Yep. First one goes, bing!
First round.
Oh, shit.
Goes and like grabs the window and tries to do another double kick like it did to open the window originally. It's going to try and double kick into you. You get pushed 10 feet away from the window, which puts them now inside the chamber as they finish like kicking you both feet out and then on the inside of the building. Okay, it is now that figure's turn. Is going to pull up a dagger.
Yeah.
And it goes over your head.
Oh god, you oh jeez.
What?
Into the machine behind you.
Oh no.
It's now, the core is, it's unstable. She's gonna make one more attack with another dagger. So I'm gonna, and it's gonna go ahead and throw another one. Natural 1. Fuck!
It blows up anyway.
Seeing that circumstance, goes, and it's gonna run.
Yeah.
Figure
When the
that's over
caster's
here,
gonna go. No, it's
behind
actually
the table,
really bad. You
like
should probably-
darts up over the side.
11 points of fire.
11 points of fire damage
You
as the
naked
armor is
Jack.
still burning into you. You see them looking over at the monk and the rest of you, and it goes. And raises this, the monk goes, "What? No!" And the entirety of the rock ground beneath here punches up through the wood floor as pillars of jagged rock starts blasting upward. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whoa!
I think I have to roll.
All right, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
14 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 7.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so the slippery enemy ran. I'm looking up at the muscle-bound one standing on that rock. So just look at them for a second, spin my blade, and then do a six-fingered man and just turn around and run the opposite direction.
Yay!
I run for the other crawler and leap into the
Over here?
cockpit. Yep. Come on, Imahara. I believe in you.
You get inside the cockpit, like land in, and the handle panel is just missing.
Bonus action, I thrust out the blade, grasping vine, and yank this motherfucker to me.
He's up there watching Fern run by and goes, "Oh, you're still a bad guy. I got you." Gets yanked.
Then I'm gonna run around all those spikes coming out of the front of it to lasso him to it and back away. Then I just spin the blade, slash it, and then do airstrike against the other bike.
These large kind of wind blades just carve out from the weapon as it strikes. The first one hits where the legs kind of attach, where the kind of metallic ligaments and cables hold them in place. The leg crumples and the whole thing tips over to the side. As it does, the arcane core dislodges and rolls over towards the base of the other one. The second strike slams into the side as the guy's bound. He's like, looks down at it as it rolls. The blade hits. And detonates in a 10-foot radius explosion that is centered in that area. As the smoke and the arcane blast of energy subsides, the guy who's held to the it is still like standing there like, ugh. He looks over at you and like snaps his way out of the tether of the vine that you left there. Right as you hear a second. Looks back at the arcane core and the skirmisher that are behind you. You put your shield up just in time to keep most of the Dragonborn spatter from getting on you. All right, Fern, you're up.
Okay. I'll kick open the door. Mister,
Yes, Seth.
go get him.
Like,
Yes.
flames wrapped around it.
As the guy is just screaming and yelling, he just shoots the flaming shit in his mouth.
Turns, goes like, looks over at Mister, looks at you. The caster, you feel your armor that's been like burning into your chest cool off. As the caster,
Oh no.
they kind of leap into the air and their body folds into a giant eagle. They grab both Imahara Joe and the other figure.
Big money, big money.
Both of them getting kind of slammed into the ground as it lands. We hear Joe and the figure go, kind of held in the claws as it kind of like,
Okay,
all
don't
of a
be
sudden monkey
dramatic.
walks towards the edge.
I do get an attack of opportunity though, or no?
And it kind of shoots up this way to get around the ceiling. You will get an opportunity attack.
Okay. 23 points of damage.
23 points of damage.
Drop the form, drop the form.
It continues to kick up into the air.
I'm gonna hop up and take a swing at it, and use a wormhole strike.
A burst of feathers strike in the sky as its form reverts. And all three of them begin plummeting right
catch
over
me,
the
you can
spiked
catch him.
wrought iron fence.
It's not an action for me to use Violent Gateway right now.
What is that?
It's what I can do.
Well, we don't know
If I
who the
try and do
other-
Oh my
anything.
God.
That's the thing.
We don't know.
So
But
you throw the hammer through a portal, it explodes the bird, and then you jump into the portal that you created, and then appear in the same space, and then grab Imahara Joe.
I am going back first into the ground.
with telekinesis, can I just bend like
Oh, the
force
fence?
force the fence away so they don't fall on the fence.
Cool.
Interesting.
Flatten the fence. Cool.
It bends down and doesn't slam onto the ground, but it kind of like bends at an angle. All the
okay.
iron itself, full on, you just Magneto push it all across the way as it curves, and it kind of an odd arc. All of you go slamming down into it, kind of gliding off the edge, reducing the damage it would have taken because you're now hitting it at an angle. Imahara Joe looks really, really hurt,
Oh, Imahara Joe's super duper hurt.
but conscious.
If we're gonna deal with
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
we
yeah,
go
we got-
right the fuck now.
All of us go around Ratanish.
Now, FCG, your banishment spell is about to unravel.
Yep. Are we ready to
Yeah.
do this?
Ratanish appears perturbed and angry, and right as he appears, you all go in on him.
Okay, so then, all right, I stick the blade with both hands into his leg, and I spin him around and yank his leg up and out from under me with amazing halfling strength, and drop him so that his head falls right in front of Ashton on the ground. All yours.
You really should have killed me that time. And I take the hammer, I take the blunt end, and just go straight into the chest. Use hyper rage. I'm gonna just pull it all the way through on the other side with the time thing.
You pull the soft bread out of the sub.
You've been in Subway too late. That's terrible.